teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Hold it ready. Get up. Red. 3.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. On the ground, it's Raheem Sanders. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
They run this straight ahead with Eckler. Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. 3rd and short, and it's Daniel. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's caught. It's the tight end, Sinnott. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
Here we go.
To throw is Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. It'll feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense. How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Let's go now.
He'll try to run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Washington. Washington.
Well, it turns out it was the fourth time that ended up being the charm, Mike, so they get stopped 3 rush attempts in a row. So what do? They keep the offense out there, and they say, all right, try to stop us a fourth. The defense can't keep them out of the end zone, and that was a big-time job finishing off that drive for the offense.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Work in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Check, strike. Check.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set. Look, ready.
Here's Love. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Throwing on second down, Love. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Von Miller getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to third and very long.
Black shot. Let's go now. Green jack. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Quick slash into the hands of Golden. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
A big gain on the play.
On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep is Darius Davis. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 2. 19 Lions.
Ready? Daniels now on first down. He's going to air this out for Davis. That's hard. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 49.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On first down, Daniel. Now he takes off, and He's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
We'll give it to Eckler on the option. The ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Here we go. Set. Ready,
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Comes to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jacory Krosky-Merritt, touchdown Commanders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Prater, extra point is good. The Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage.
16.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Love. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Check, Panther.
Now a run on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got another one. Jacory Krosky-Merritt. Touchdown Commanders. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to draw yourself back in it.
Makes the score. Commanders 27. Packers 16. And Raiders set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive.
At their own 6-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Pitch, ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Here we go. Go.
Algier on the ground, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. Now it gives up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Ready, set.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Nice. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Penalty, they'll run it, and he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Pass the street. Pass down.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This about as short as you can get. Prater's kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 reps. 60 reps.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. play fake. Here's Love. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. We are set for 4th and long. They'll go for it. Love. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Down to a knee here. And cue the celebrations. They are on their way to the Super Bowl. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy. Champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give